give this Foley artist all the awards. Without a doubt, this is one of the best sounding free podcast audio dramas out there. The Foley work alone is deserving of every award out there. Right from the start, the Foley artist uses everything in the kitchen sink to create an image of chaotic harmony in the opening scene. As for the actors and actresses, their voices are distinct from one another, and you understand everyone's role in the story early on. The writers throw you in the deep end with a wedding preparation scene involving turkeys, played by actual gobbling people. And, like the Foley, it doesn't come across as sounding fake, forced, or unintentionally comedic. A romantic comedy may be a staple of Hollywood, but in an audio drama, the idea of a miscommunication affecting a relationship feels more like bad storytelling. Deck the Halls is the answer to that common complaint, even if it falls back on the same tropes by the end. That being said, this hour-long production treats it more like a plot twist than a face-palming joke, giving it more of an emotional punch than most romantic comedies. The feeling might not be expected from a romantic comedy, but it's what separates it from so many others. No, nobody dies. As far as story goes, there's nothing new here in the realm of a romance, comedy, or romantic comedy. The plot is the simple boy meets girl, boy loses girl, boy gets girl back cliche we've seen a million times. The one difference is there's a female in the lead role, instead of the usual male protagonist. However, in today's society, it doesn't hold the same weight in regards to a trope subversion. 5 out of 5 stars.
Introducing Archivos, the story mapping and development tool for today's storytellers. With Archivos, storytellers don't just document the characters, places, and events of their stories. They define the relationships between those story elements, and then visualize those connections through unique story mapping interfaces like the living map, the timeline, and the story web. Learn more about Archivos at www.archivos.digital.
Next time on Audio Drama Reviews.
Welcome, citizen, to the first episode of the Liberty Critical Research Podcast, brought to you by the Nerdy Show Podcast Network. As your media director, it is my duty to inform you that the following story may contain content some listeners may find disturbing. This podcast has been labeled explicit and is intended for mature audiences. If you feel that at any point you are uncomfortable with the presented media, please terminate your broadcast. Otherwise, stay tuned, and remember, Atreus endures.
Hey, Mike Berganzi here, founder of Audio Drama Reviews and editor at Audio Drama Digest. If you like what you heard, consider following us on Twitter and Facebook, subscribing to our YouTube and SoundCloud channels, and last but not least, our Patreon and iTunes accounts. Links to all those in the episode description.